I think, Ben, we need to have you come on a little more often.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great to see so many people online tonight.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. Well, this is exciting tonight. We have got our special guest, Ben Woodward, coming to us from California. He is a best-selling author, sought-after keynote speaker, obviously, entrepreneur, and father of 7, soon to be 8. During this seminar, Ben's going to share with us how we can take more control of our circumstance and achieve more in yourself, both mind, body, relationships, community, and your finances. So Ben, welcome, and thank you so very much for joining us tonight. I'll hand it over to you.
Thank you very much, Michelle. And it's a pleasure to be with everyone tonight. I'm going to do a screen share. I've got some slides to share. And so give me 1 second to get that going. And up it will pop. So here we go. There we go. So everyone can see my screen okay? Good, good. So I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit. As I said, I think first and foremost, the thing that I'm most proud of is my devotion to my wife and my children. We have our 8th child on our way, which will be arriving and joining our family in January of next year. So this quarantine period has been a busy time for us in the Woodward household. But prior to being partnered with Nikken, I've worked in the corporate world in a various number of positions as a managing director, as a global president. I've sat on the board of directors for trade associations locally, internationally, on CEO councils. And just recently, as Michelle mentioned, I published a best-selling book, The Empowerment Paradox, which I'm thrilled to say was recognized by Entrepreneur magazine as one of the top self-empowerment books of 2020. So that's a little bit about me. Most importantly, you see there on the bottom left, I've got my Nikken family as well. I'm going to introduce you a little bit to them as we go on this evening. I want to address first and foremost our cause, and I've put up there in capitals, the cause. The cause has never been stronger. Why is it the cause? Why is it our cause? Now, I'm mindful if you're watching this and we haven't met before, whether we've met or not, our cause is the same. We all have this inner drive that the Dalai Lama pointed out many years ago. He said, no matter what part of the world we come from, we are all basically the same human beings. We all seek happiness and try to avoid suffering. We have the same basic human needs and concerns. All of us human beings want freedom and the right to determine our own destiny as individuals and peoples. That is human nature. It's really true, isn't it? That is the nature of everyone. And I think, especially as we've looked at over the last number of months, we see that desire, that deep human need has come out stronger and stronger through adversity that has been imposed upon many. And collectively, we see it certainly, this great desire to pursue a greater sense of happiness and control in our lives. So what we see also is people's response to it. And, you know, this is certainly an interesting model here that just demonstrates its truthfulness, its accuracy, time and time again. Our philosophies, the ideologies that we have in our mind that govern our lives, lead us to have certain attitudes and responses to our circumstances, to our lot in life, to our shaping of it, to what we do. Of course, our attitudes lead to our actions. What we do is the fruit of what we think, feel, and believe. And that in turn leads to results. But there's a compounding effect, isn't there? Little daily choices repeated over time determine the quality of our lives. And I love this point. What's uncomfortable early becomes comfortable later. And what's comfortable early often becomes uncomfortable later. But this is certainly manifest in this compounding effect where at first we may see very little change going on in our lives, but then all of a sudden it ramps up and that arrow of change starts to dramatically shift. And this impacts our lifestyle in 5 critical areas: our mind, our body, our family, our society, our finances. These 5 areas are impacted as a result of our thoughts, beliefs, and actions over time. Now, why do I share this? Because Nikken, the company that I'm proud to be partnered with and that I'm representing tonight, recognized these 5 areas of our lives all the way back in 1975, recognizing that we needed to have a new definition of success, that yes, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. However, we need to get a little bit more specific, don't we? And as we channel it and strive to get balance in these 5 areas of wellness, a healthy mind, healthy body, healthy family, healthy society, and healthy finances, when we get balance in those areas, we start to appreciate a greater sense of abundance. So I want to ask you a question tonight as you're listening, or this morning, this afternoon, whenever you may be watching this recording. How are you doing in these 5 areas? Do you find balance there, or is there something out of line, something out of sync? We certainly see, don't we, in the world that we live in today, many people are simply striving to survive. If I can just get through the day, if I can just get through the week, if I can just get through the year, then there will be brightness at the other side. There'll be a light at the end of the tunnel. But we weren't designed to simply survive. The objective of mankind is to prosper. So are you prospering in these areas, or are you simply struggling to get through? Now, I want to share with you some statistics, global wellness statistics that have been brought to our attention here in 2020. You'll notice in the bottom right-hand corner, if you want more information on any of these points, I've got the source in the bottom right-hand, so you can have a quick look online for yourself and dig into these articles that give us the insights. But these are interesting. This year in 2020, we've seen a big shift commercially, going from the need to simply get sleep to recognizing our need for a true circadian health. Our bodies have been designed with a circadian rhythm in mind. We've got a $432 billion sleep market, and yet we still aren't sleeping very well. We're getting maybe a few hours sleep. In fact, we still have these mantras, don't we? Sleep is for the weak and such like. We've got to change that and get deep restorative sleep. This is a shift that started to come into place far more in 2020. This focus on circadian health versus simply focusing on trying to manage a good night's sleep. I love this new one as well, this new trend that's emerged, that aging has been rebranded as positively cool. I love that. The aging population is being recognized now as more active, they certainly are, more vibrant and more engaged than ever before. And now, as a consequence of that, businesses and brands are recognizing this is a powerful demographic with great marketing potential. This is a place where there is growth and prosperity to abound in this aging demographic. I like this next one as well. I call it J Wellness, the Japanese influence. Here's an interesting statistic here. We recognize the Eastern influence of traditional medicine and traditional modes of improving our health and our well-being, but it's being combined more with innovative technologies. Why is Japan leading the way? Well, let me read out an interesting statistic. In 1965, Japan had 153 centenarians, 153. In 2017, they had 67,824, the largest per capita in the world. What does that mean? The world is looking to the likes of Japan for longevity and ideas into better wellness. Really interesting that, isn't it? We also see a big shift in the world's approach to mental well-being, recognizing that we need to have new ecosystems of support to combat modern day issues such as stress, burnout, anxiety, loneliness. All of these things are becoming greater issues, and we need to find better strategies to deal with this. Energy medicine is also getting a greater focus as well, and greater attention as anxiety grows around all of the the electromagnetic frequencies that man is putting in our way, then other solutions are being sought to combat that, and greater awareness is coming to the fore and to the top of mind as we seek solutions here to be better aligned with the energies of the body. That's becoming very interesting as well, as doctors and wellness practitioners are working to discover greater solutions. It's also been interesting to note that other organizations, including religions, are also getting involved in recognizing the role and the relationship with physical wellness and spirituality. So we have everything from Ramadan boot camps to Catholic Pilates and online Muslim fitness channels on YouTube. All these different opportunities where people are connecting their faith with their wellness and their health, recognizing, of course, that there is an interrelatedness. There certainly is. And of course, there is the old, the timeless battle that we see of just trying to figure out the balance of work and home life. How do we do that? And what's becoming more popular? Well, wellness sabbaticals, where people can find a chance to retreat and escape just for a season, for a moment, to replenish, to refresh, and to get reconnected with their wellness and their healthy focus. Of course, we live in an information age as well. So the final trend here that's really been emerging in 2020 is the need to separate the wheat from the chaff. In this information age, there are so many opinions, so many thoughts, so many ideas. People want to back it up with science. If you've got something good to say, give me the evidence, back it up, show me where it matters. That's becoming really important too. But why do I share this? I share it because not only are these trends important for us to appreciate, and maybe we can resonate a little bit with some of those trends ourselves, but what's so important is how Nikken, as a wellness company, recognized these needs long before being green was a word or a phrase, long before wellness was a buzzword. Right before all of that, back 45 years ago, Nikken was focused on the wellness and well-being holistically of the people that they came in contact with. And they had a holistic approach. We wanted to improve the air that we breathe, the water that we drink, the sleep that we enjoy, recognizing again that deep restorative sleep is so important for our general well-being. That not simply drinking water is good, but being well hydrated with the right kind of water that is minerally enriched. We want to make sure that it's the very best, that the air is the cleanest we can get, fueled with negative ions, that the nutrition is organic, it's beautiful, it's tasty, it's delicious, and it's good for us. So we created a space in the place that we believe matters most, the home. What a wonderful place to start. Nowhere else matters more to us than our own home. So we started there, and we call it the Nikken Wellness Home, where we can start to create spaces within our own living room, within our own kitchen, within our own bedroom or bathroom, where we can start to make little choices, utilizing that compound effect that I talked of earlier, little choices that we can repeat over time that will have that compounding impact for good in our well-being. But we didn't want to stop there. We wanted to reach out into the world and give other people the chance to do the same, so that by partnering together, we can work to create a global wellness community. Isn't it great to see how these trends that are emerging in 2020 resonate with the very message, the cause and ethos that Nikken has promoted since 1975, but more importantly, that it resonates with the cause of every human being, that we strive to pursue happiness and to avoid as much as we can the suffering. But we know we can't avoid it, so at least let's try to learn from it and progress that way. This is deep in our human nature. It's becoming more relevant over time, and we have a cause that we believe everyone can relate to and connect with and contribute with. So, of course, if we're going to help people be well and appreciate a holistic approach to wellness, then we're going to have some products that support that. So you'll see a number of different products here. This doesn't reflect all of them, but organic skincare, beautiful skincare, organic meal replacements, organic barley grass, and a whole host of other products there. Again, filtered water that is purified, clean, that is alkaline. In the sports bottle, it's biodegradable plastics. We're thinking of the environment to not just give you healthy water to put in your body, but to also take the plastics out of the planet. We've got rest and relaxation with magnetic technologies that help you to feel grounded to the earth, to help you to connect magnetically and with the energies and the vibrations, frequencies in your body in a way that will do you the most good. This is fantastic. And of course, we have a catalog here, which you can go online at any point to see even more products that can make an even better difference. We have an abundance. And we had packs as well, a water pack, an energy pack, a sleep pack, where we can give people a chance to introduce themselves to our range and start out slowly and choosing which area of their lives they want to improve in their well-being first. And of course, this is the great way to start their wellness homes. And we give them some benefits and some discounts there to help them off and let them know that we love them. I've just highlighted there, that little icon there, the Power Start. I want to talk about that for just a second. What does that mean? Well, we've got a choice here, haven't we? As you look at these products, as we listen to these philosophies or the philosophy of the Dalai Lama there, that all of us are striving to do better. We want to be well. We want to be happy. We want to avoid the suffering. But at the same time, we're seeing these wellness trends emerge that demonstrate something really important. We are all working hard to do that. And wellness fundamentally is at the center of that purpose of finding balance. It's right at the heart of it. It's right there. So as you look at your current circumstances, and I've asked this question before tonight or in this presentation, how are you doing? I want to ask you now about your financial pillar. This is a rhetorical one. You don't need to answer it directly or put it in the chat. You might want to speak to the person that invited you to watch this presentation though. How are you doing financially? Many people struggle in this area, in that pillar of well-being, don't they? We may get some balance in other areas, but for many, financial stress is a cause for concern. What the future looks like in 2021, 2022, and beyond is a big question mark for many people. What does the security of my employment look like and feel like? How am I really doing with my savings or my preparations for retirement? These are important questions to ask. If you feel vulnerability there, is there an opportunity perhaps to consider a chance to improve your financial well-being? Here we have a collection of products that really drive to the very heart of what people are striving to achieve, balance and harmony in their well-being and in their lives. If you feel like you could enjoy those products, and if you feel like you could share them with others in a way that could do good for them, then perhaps you've got a chance here to have your own business that you can run from home, that you can manage in your own time at a pace that's right for you, and get that message out. The great thing is, if you're not a business person in your background, or if you haven't had that experience, that's fine. The Nikken business comes with a plan. The business plan is simple. It's the incentive programs. Yes, you'll get retail commissions every time you sell a product. So each time you share one of our products to a customer, you'll get a commission at the end of that week. Every week you sell a product, you get a commission. They're paid out on a weekly basis. But in addition to that, we want to help people to do better. As you set goals and as you strive to achieve more, you get more things. This is where these incentive programs come in. You can get free Nikken products, which you can use for your own consumption, or you can use for demonstration. You can use as giveaways, as display items when you're attending meetings or in a background, perhaps. You can have this opportunity to use these products in any way you choose. You also get cash bonuses, local holidays. Yes, some local ones, whilst traveling is restricted a little bit right now, but they will change, of course. And you also get lifestyle rewards as well. Other bonuses that will give you the chance to say, I'm going to put this towards my mortgage. I'm going to put this towards my car payment. I'm going to put this towards my children's education. So we've got some opportunities here where you can build a business for yourself and get immediate cash rewards for helping people become more centered in their well-being. And as you build it with focus and with energy, you can get additional rewards, like we just talked about, for doing the right thing. What a great way. You've already been rewarded financially. These are additional ones as well. And there are more rewards that I haven't even spoken of that we can go into in later detail. So what do I do then? If you want to take advantage of this, how do you do it? What's the methodology? What's the approach? Well, the great thing is, first of all, it easily integrates into your life. You don't have to quit your job. We're not asking you to take significant risk in regards to investing in resources or product supply or inventory or anything like that. It's a low entry cost, less than $100. And you've got not just your own right to sell these products to your customers and to build a team and to represent Nikken, you also get your own personalized web page where people can go online if you choose to do it remotely. And you've got your own shopping cart there. And all of the products that you sell online, you'll get paid for at the end of the week as well. So you can build your business online or offline, whichever way is most convenient to you or most comfortable with your existing skill set. There's a turnkey system here, a proven model for success, nice and easy to follow. There are resources in place, people to support you, and materials and tools that you can use to help leverage your opportunity to succeed. And the great thing about this is one of my favorites, is as you develop your business, you develop yourself. To me, that's the greatest product that Nikken has to offer, what people can have the chance to become. I love that. And I think this is really the perfect gig. Why? Because many gigs in this gig economy that we're familiar with now, they're still trading time for money, aren't they? It's still a trade of time for money. I jump in my Uber or my Lyft car tonight. I go out, spend a few hours. I get some money in my pocket that night, but then I've got to do it again and then again and again. But if you've got products here that people want month after month, you get them as a customer once, and then through supporting them, being a great customer supporter, offering great service, they'll buy from you month after month, year after year, for many years to come. And of course, you can build teammates and get a team together, and they can work together. And as a result, your business thrives and prospers. And when you're not working, your business continues to grow. That's really cool. So what are the critical things that you need to think about? Well, the starting point is to join, sign up, get going. I talked before, it's less than $100 to start. You've got incentives that are immediately available to help you know where to look, how to get started, where to go. Cash bonuses, like I said. What do? You simply share and promote. The first thing that I recommend doing is for people to try the product for themselves. If they like it, they share it and they recommend it. And remember, like I said, remember the trends. What are the trends showing us for 2020? What is it that is at the heart of every human being? This need to thrive and to prosper and to be happy. We can't do that if we aren't balanced and well in those 5 areas. And we know that that's a common human need. So by recognizing that, as we share these products, we know we have confidence that there is value in these products for the people that we're talking with. We just need to listen. Listen to the people that we're with and understand what are their concerns. Is there a gap? And can I meet a need for them? Our goal here in sharing and promoting isn't to do a hard sell. It's to listen, learn, and understand so that we can see what the needs of others are around us, where the gaps are, where the deficiencies are in those 5 pillars, so that we can help them fill the void, provide a solution. We are solution givers. We help fill the gap, close the gap between what people are and what they want to become. We just help create the bridge. And that's all we do. We invite people to be a part of Nikken, however they choose. They can be a customer, they can be a business builder with us, have their own business, and partner with us, make a difference in the world. It's up to them. The great thing is Nikken does the tough stuff. You don't have to worry about inventory. You don't have to worry about research and development, about warehousing, about the legal requirements for registering products and getting them licensed for resale. You don't have to worry about operations and shipping, all that kind of stuff, all done by Nikken. Don't have to think about it. And Nikken pays the commissions. They put on the special offers. They provide the luxury trips. They give you the recognition that you deserve for doing a great job. I love that. I love that. They do all the good stuff for us too. But if you want to get some extra support because feeling like you're in business for yourself is overwhelming, rest assured that you're in for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. We have a team here that is together to support you. because one of the great things that Nikken has recognized is that success ensues. So many people get it back to front. They pursue success, they pursue happiness, but as a consequence of that pursuit, they often find it evades them. It's because they've got it back to front. If you do what's right, the consequences will follow. The outcomes follow. If you put the needs of others first, your happiness will come as a result. If you help others in their business to thrive and to prosper, your business will thrive and prosper as a consequence. So we've built the business in a way that is focused on encouraging you or encouraging those around you to help you. And as you bring people in and build a team, that it incentivizes and motivates you to support them as well. So we have mentors and coaches, meetings and events, tools, trainings, websites, webinars, you name it, to help you every step of the way in achieving your goals. I'm so grateful for all of that support. Again, one of the things that I enjoy most in this business is the wonderful people I get to partner with. So I want to come back to a question and just finish here. As we've talked tonight, we've covered a lot of things. We've covered the human nature to pursue happiness, that common element we all share, the great cause that is getting stronger because life is getting more anxious and fretful for so many. We see the overwhelming trends in wellness and how relevant it is for us to get balance in those 5 areas that we talked of: mind, body, family, society, finances. We've seen an array of products at a glance that Nikken offers that addresses some of these trends long before they were trends. In air, sleep, making sure you get great sleep, making sure you've got great air, all of that stuff, all of the nutrition to look after you and give your body what it needs. And importantly, it also gives you a business model that can give you a chance to take control of your own life a little stronger, give you that confidence so that you don't just sleep, you can also sleep with peace of mind. That's something that so many people are looking for too. We want deep restorative sleep, and we want it with peace of mind when we wake up. Nikken's created a business model that can provide that too. So if you want to make a difference, if you want to make an influence, make a mark, contribute in the world and make other people's lives better, then that's something for you to consider as well. So which choice works? I'm going to be bold here and say one of them works. At least one. We can't sit here and say none are relevant because we all have a need to improve our well-being. It's simply a matter of which one is most important for me right now. Which one is most important for you? I want you to seriously consider this. I want you to think about it. I'd love you to get back in touch with the person that invited you to listen tonight to this presentation and ask them a few more questions. If I haven't covered the questions that maybe you had in your mind as you came, reach out and ask. Reach out to me. They'll put you in touch. I'd be happy to answer any questions you've got too, but please go back to the person that invited you, because what's critical here is we have an opportunity to improve our well-being individually, collectively, and as a community, and most importantly, as a global community. Everyone has the chance to participate. So thank you very much. I'm so grateful that we've had the chance to be here tonight together to participate and consider for ourselves ways that we can really improve our purpose and our reason for being and getting that balance right and being well and happy. That's what we all want, isn't it? We all want to be well and happy. Our job in Nikken is to help you to achieve that. So thank you very much. And I'll pass the time over, I believe, to Madeline.